Hello everypony. This is another video about government surveillance because I think I should talk about that because I don't fucking like that. In this video I'll be talking about what the government plans to do, what they are already doing, and what they've rolled out, as well as some ways that you can at least mitigate some of the surveillance which will be happening and will be happening to you. Specifically you. Yes, you watching this. I am gonna say that I don't really plan on doing videos like this, but I know I'm going to be I know I'm gonna have to be doing videos like this because this is only going to get worse and it is only going to get worse. I said that twice because it's going to get worse and then it's going to get worse, but fucking worse. You see, I added fucking because it's going to be that bad. For context, I will be talking about the Charlie Kirk assassination. I've spoken my thoughts on that whole situation already on other platforms. If you don't know my thoughts on it, you won't know my thoughts on it. But in the wake of this, the government has decided to class quote unquote Antifa and trans ideology as separate, somewhat, uh, organizations, I guess. The transgender ideology movement or some fucking shit. It's weird. It means nothing. It is literally fucking nothing at all. But they are trying to basically weaponize ideology because many people will know this. Antifa is not an organization. Antifa is an idea, and apparently it is so awful to not think that the United States should be a dictatorship. But basically, what they're going to do with this is basically say any sort of left-leaning view that you may have, and if you believe that trans people shouldn't be rounded up into fucking death camps, that's actually really bad, and you will be spied on for saying this. The optimal reaction for you, if you fit into any of these ideas, I guess, or if you are just like a normal person who isn't fucking insane, rather than panic and rather than hiding in fear, what you should do is instead find some sort of alternate operating system for not only your computers but your phones too. I am a Linux shill, so if that's a shock to you, then you are in the wrong place. For PCs, I recommend some sort of Linux, of course. That's not even really a shocker. There are definitely more encrypted and more safe versions of Linux, but a lot of them are very complicated to use. You will definitely get used to them, but I am personally not someone who likes to use other versions of Linux other than the one that I use right now, which is KDE, otherwise known as Kubuntu. It's a version of Ubuntu which, if you own a Steam Deck, that's the version of Ubuntu which is used in the desktop mode. It is a very Windows-inspired OS, and it's also a more secure one, and it's less bloated. And if there's more advanced versions of Linux, of course, but that's the version that I would recommend, at least if you're starting out with Linux, which I assume you might be. But if you're not, then try to look into some of the more advanced versions of Linux. And then for mobile, I would recommend diving into Graphene OS. It's made specifically for Google Pixel phones, but it will work on most Android devices, at least modern ones, I would assume, because I am going to make it work, which if you know what you're doing, you can just make it work, even if your phone isn't one that it's known to work with, because like I said, it is made for Google Pixel phones, because Google Pixel phones, despite how Google is not a very good company, their phones are really damn good. I don't really want to get get one for my own. I use a Samsung Galaxy Note 10. That's the name of the phone. And it should work on that too. That's like the basic things. There's more phone OSs that you can download and you can use on your phone, which are more secure, and the government famously hates the government, as in like most governments in the world do not like these secured operating systems, which is why they're trying to make phones more. A lot of these corpos are trying to make phones more hard to install these types of OSs on, but if you can find a way to, then you should. And also, yeah, actually, I don't really have anything else to say. Sorry, this video is super, like, just all around kind of messy. Uh, I just need to say something. I need to give at least some sort of basic help to anyone who's trying to get into this. Um, there's other channels on YouTube. There's other people who have better knowledge upon these topics. This is just me talking about how I don't like what's going on right now. I don't like how things are going, and I don't know what the future holds, but it's just it's worrisome, and it just fucking sucks. But yeah, I would like to say, if you are one of the people who the government is currently labeling and trying to at least push the goalposts to do more fucked up things to, uh, I just want to say I completely understand, but now's not a time to just get on your knees, because it's very clear that these people are panicking over people saying anything, and power doesn't panic. Um, More video essays in like a month. I'm taking a break for a little bit, but I'll be back